Hello and welcome back to the channel. We are 2 days out from Istanbul. In this episode, super mechanic Mark is going to be packing my bike down into the bike box. So stay tuned to pick up some really neat tips and tricks for getting your bike safely on a plane and abroad. There is an awful lot at stake with this bike pack up. If I get a mechanical out in Istanbul, I'm going to blame Mr. Kerry and he's going to find himself in a body bag at the bottom of the Bosphorus. Things are a bit chaotic today. I'm trying to sort out the suitcases. We only have one suitcase to take between the three of us. A third of that is going to be taken up with my race gear and all my filming equipment, so I'm getting that all sorted. And then really we've got 2/3 of a suitcase for the three of us for our clothes, our shoes, our food, our toiletries, our electricals for the 5 days. So I've laid out my clothes that I'm going to take, trying to get away with the minimal amount possible. Clothes out, ready to go. This is what I'm going in, shorts and t-shirt. I've got a pair of leggings that I'm going to put in my bag. I desperately want to take my GB hoodie with me, but it is really thick and I know that I'm not going to wear it at all in Istanbul. And I do generally get quite warm on the planes, so need to decide whether or not to bother with that. Probably won't be able to go, I'll just stick a thin hoodie in. But I've got t-shirts, shorts, sports bras, tri-suit to go for a run with, bikini. I've got a couple of dresses because they want you to cover up in Istanbul in the mosques. I've also got just like a really thin shirt to go over the top of my dress and a scarf if I need that, PJs, underwear. Oh, and the supporters pack, most importantly. Cowbell, flags. Right, let's get that stuff packed into the case then. So enough of me faffing around with the suitcase. We are going to go over to Mark down in the conservatory to see how to really pack a bike, because let's face it, I have absolutely no idea how to do that. Over to Mark.
I'm just getting Dev's bike ready for packing away in the bike box. Ready for going to Istanbul. Got all my detailing stuff down here, all my tools in the kit bricks bag, all my cloths, pump, tools down there. So I've already made a start. I've cleaned the tyres up, cleaned the wheels up and the discs. First job is going to get the wheels off, packed away in the wheel bags, and I'll get those in the bike box first. Hopefully I can get them strapped down and pretty safe so that I'm not going to be rattling around. Then I'm going to clean Dev's frame up a little bit, make sure everything's degreased. And then yeah, start taking some components off. What I've got is some Ziploc food bags, so anything like the through axle, pedals, little bolts, etc. I'm going to put in these bags and make sure they go with us. What I've done as well, because these are tubeless, they've got sealant in there. You're meant to take some pressure out for when you're going on flights anyway, but with obviously being tubular, if you take too much pressure out, there's a risk that the tyre could unseat from the rim and then you end up with tubeless sealant going everywhere. So what I've done, I've taken them down to 40 psi and that should enable the tyre to stay on the rim. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to clean Dev's cassette up a little bit because I did it before I went to France, but it's got dusty and filthy since we've been to France. I tend to degrease stuff with isopropyl alcohol. What I use for the cassette is some nylon brushes. So they're detailing brushes from Halfords, but I find that one in particular gets all the muck off, and this one is great for in between the gears. Gets all the way down to the centre spindle. Rear wheels off, the cassette's all cleaned up. So what we do now is just let some pressure out. So for the bike bags, got these Velo Champion ones. Got it from Amazon, just before I went to France. Because I need to separate the front and back wheels. So we have got a Continental bike bag, but I can't separate the wheels in that. So these seem pretty good, to be fair. And obviously, if any of the tubeless sealant did come out, it'd be contained in this bag anyway. But I think with what I've done, so little tips I've taken from Park Tools YouTube channel, and in particular, shout out to Katie Kookaburra YouTube channel for how to pack a bike box in the first place. So I've got a lot of tips from her, so that's what I'm trying to follow as much as I can today. I've got some of this foam padding, what you normally put around pipes, but I'm going to put around the tubes of the bike to protect it. Got some small ratchet straps as well, so hopefully I can strap the wheels together so they don't move, again from Amazon. All of the bubble wrap and tubes on. I've got some cable ties. Both wheels in, just using these straps now, and then we'll put a bit of padding underneath these as well. So I've got a big, like 1.5 inch thick piece of foam at the bottom. Got a bit further on now. I've had to put the GoPro in the fridge because it kept overheating. Bike's almost stripped down. So pedals are off, throw axles are out, chains off, and the quick release chain clips off. Seat post and seat, and the little wedge what holds the seat post in place. So all I've got to do now is dismantle the front end. So I'm just going to take the stem cap off, this stem top cap off as well. They've got like mini hex bolts, which I've got a little tool just there for that, and make sure that goes with me, because this top cap here holds all of the cables in place. And then hopefully then I did dry test this before I went to France, so I can just fold the handlebars to the side and make sure it gets in the bike box without putting too much strain on the cables. I have to be really careful with these because they're only, I think, probably a 4mm thread. It'd be so easy to strip the threads off. So you literally just make sure your cables are free when you put this top cap on. Then you literally just nip them up. There's no need to over tighten these. What you have to make sure is that your cables run in here, and then when you put the top cap on, you don't pinch the cables by having the cables not running centrally through here. What I've done, I put the hex bolts back in the top cap, and I put some black electrical tape around them just to hold them in place so I don't lose them. Right, okay, so you can probably see that front end's off. I think what I'm going to do now is put the, if I put the cap back on, there's this spacer on the stem. I'm going to put that in one of the Ziploc bags, because without that I can't tighten the front end up. Right, might be a bit overkill. What I decided to do is take the spacers out, which are all on there, just to give a bit more flex in these cables, because it is quite tight. And what I'll also going to do is, I've not done this before, you can see there it's quite rusty where the bearings go into the head, so I'm just going to clean those up and re-grease those as well before we go, and that's another nice little job ticked off. And same with the top, it's quite dirty, so I'm just going to give those a clean up, and then yeah, I should be able to get that in the bike box a bit easier then. And then all these little bits I'm going to put in the Ziploc bags, and all the stem and the bolts and everything, so I'll come back to you shortly.
Mr. Kerry has done an absolutely amazing job of packing the bike up. I hope you've managed to get some little tips off him. That is all packed up and ready to go for Tuesday. He is at work tomorrow, which is Monday. He's still got all his clothes and things to sort out, which no doubt he will do Monday evening. Always likes to stress me out leaving things till the last minute. I've got tomorrow, just finish off getting mine and Amelia's stuff ready, making sure we've got all the food and bits and bobs like that. The flight to Istanbul is about 1 o'clock on Tuesday, so I think we're going to leave here about 8:30. It is a bit of a drive down there. We've got to park the car, get the shuttle bus over and things, and we want to be there in plenty of time. So yeah, so I think we're going to be leaving about 8:30. I think we are all about sorted and packed. We've managed to do this in one suitcase. Race stuff, shoes, my clothes for the 2 days, Amelia's clothes, toiletries and things, Mark's clothes, and then we've just got a bag of electrical stuff, a bit of snap. I think we're done. Is my bike all packed up?
Yeah.
Yay! Has it all gone in safely?
I'll answer that when we get there.
Yeah, maybe. There is a couple of people who've already gone out to Istanbul who've put a few desperate posts on Facebook saying, this clamp snapped, that's snapped, can anybody bring one out with them? So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it will get there safely, but we will see. So I think we're sorted. The only thing I am keen to take, if we've got room, is the laptop, which is a bit of a pain because it's a bit bulky. So I think it will fit in the hand luggage.
Sure, in here. She's got the laptop thing, haven't it?
Sweet. Mark's going to carry the laptop. And then that means I can do a bit of editing, because I've got really behind with my editing with all my front stuff. So I'm trying to get all that sorted. So yeah, we're good. We're ready to go. That's it. I'm getting really nervous now. I've joined this WhatsApp group today, and there's been literally about 80 messages pinging. All the people who are staying on the Asian side have joined a WhatsApp group together. And there's loads and loads of messages pinging backwards and forwards, which is doing my head in already. So yeah, so that's made me nice and nervous. There is nothing else to do. Everything's printed out. We're all checked in. All we need to do now is get up tomorrow and drive down to Luton. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and join me at the airport tomorrow, ready to fly out. Right, I will see you in the morning.